Greetings and welcome to the update for today, which was Wednesday, June the 24th of 2026. And I'm still here in Central Oregon in my parents' town. Well, hopefully I'll be inside before whatever rain that looks like that's out there shows up. But anyway, yeah, so just once again going for a walk, kind of enjoying this beautiful scenery here. This little bit, as that sign right over there says, is private property, so I'm not going to be venturing into that. But that being said, it gives you a good vantage point, though, of the wonderful mountains that are around here. To put it in perspective, as we're looking out this way, and I'm trying to focus to make sure those mountains are in the shot. As basically from their town, and this is Redmond, I am looking forward towards, essentially this is looking towards Portland. And so the mountain chain, the Cascades that talk about over and over and over about my driving through and whatnot, or driving up and over to get over here, is those peaks over there. There's a whole bunch of them. If you attend school on the East Coast or on the West Coast, you almost certainly learn about the Cascades. And there they are, as seen from here in beautiful Redmond. Not nearly as sunny as it was yesterday. My last couple of videos having taken place here outside. And yeah, so beautiful view, and again, a view I'm definitely going to miss, as not going to be seeing, having that too many reasons to come up here after the next probably some few months. So yeah, so today, and obviously I'm still here in Central Oregon, still helping Mom. We a whole bunch of real estate people showed up today. Again, just kind of as the process that she's going through. And, you know, it kind of brings up an interesting point. If you're, well, you know, if you're selling a home, it's hard not to, I would guess, take it personally. You know, when people are like, yeah, I don't really like your dishwasher, or whatever it is that they say. My retail instinct tells me that it's more an issue of, I don't know, them trying to get a better price, but I don't know how it works. But anyway, yeah, it's just kind of a weird process. And I don't even think any of the actual people that, like, you know, customers, I think it's just a bunch of realtors. But I could be wrong. But anyway, and then after that, we went and actually had lunch at, Safeway Chinese food, to be perfectly honest. And, you know, I'm trying to figure out a way to say something, you know, that is not along the lines of some of the best, you know, Chinese food you can get is from a grocery store. But that's seems kind of to be the case. Yeah, so with that, and that was kind of it. And then more kind of hanging out there while Mom is sorting through some stuff, and again, figuring out what to do with things. Possible scenarios being a storage locker she has, my apartment, donations, or something that she's going to take with her to a new place once that time comes. So I'm sorting out there, and yeah, still again on this walk through the neighborhood. And oh, and then we went to Lowe's for some more packing boxes and stuff. Um, because of course, all the things that you need. Moving is expensive and a pain in the neck. So yeah, so there's that. Let's see. Yeah, walking along once again, it's Central Oregon really is a neat place. As I've been kind of driving back and forth, see a lot of people that come over to this area for like the winter sports type of stuff, or well, and even lots of outdoor recreation, I guess is the good way to describe how most people would be familiar with this area. Kind of interesting as I'm again walking along. We took a trip when I believe it was when I was in 4th grade. We went to a place called the Inn at the 7th Mountain, which is near Bend, only like 15 miles from here. And I have a picture of, like 4th grade me near this bridge, which is basically like, a freeway overpass type of thing over a river that's fairly close to here. Obviously, I had no idea at the time that that's where my parents would end up living, in this general area, and where at least when we hit this time period where I would be coming back and forth and spending a lot of time. So, I don't know if that makes it bittersweet or what the actual word for that would be, but there you go. Mom and Dad's neighborhood, very, very clean. Mom and Dad mention a very, 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 very strong HOA up here. And so, another interesting philosophical debate, whether or not, or what's better, to have people kind of breathing down your neck about how many feet to the left of your garage your trash can be, or, the general disorder that goes on in a lot of the places where those type of things don't exist. Trade-off, I guess. But just from looking around, it's definitely makes an argument in favor of stuff like that. But I don't know. Definitely a controversial topic, and when I be talking to them, because having like a third party basically watching exactly how you run your house, I can see how that could get frustrating. So that's the thing. Let's see. Oh yes, so probably going to be making, and it's another bittersweet thing thinking about it now. Probably down to just a couple of times coming down here, depending on what the outcome is with those real estate people and whatnot. Down to probably just a couple of visits left. Probably going to be one in July. Mom's going to be coming up and doing some things in my area for a little bit, but who knows what goes on with these real estate people, but it's could be kind of near the end of our time hanging out up here, and that's, well, something. So tomorrow I will be back in the Portland area. Going to be coming back around midday, and then things will be resuming a more normal course. All right, thanks for joining me all the way to the end here, everyone, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Ciao for now.